Hey guys, welcome back to Torker. Hope you guys are having a great time. Hope you guys have been enjoying some of the videos of the relaunch of what's been going on with Torker. I know there's been a lot of activity out there. Everybody's been all excited with what's been going on. Today, Mike Miranda was supposed to be here. He got stuck in the airport. Tucker, I'll have you post up the picture of him sleeping in the airport. He got stuck in DC. What an airport to have to sleep on the bench on, but you know Mike, he's gonna make the best of it. So what we're gonna talk about today is back in the day when Mike rode for Torker, him and his twin brother, Tommy Brackens, rode on a frame that was called the Pro X. When we did the relaunch of Torker, one of the frames that we did was the Pro X. But we brought this frame up to modern standards for you guys. And what I mean by modern standards is we went ahead and took the infamous Pro X design, the infamous dual top tube design that everybody loved. It had the Pro X little triangle red line style of head tube gussets, the ovalized larger down tube, but we modernized it. Campy integrated head tube. We had the ovalized seat mast that gets larger here at the bottom bracket, a Euro bottom bracket similar to what you found on the Eddie King bikes. We have the cantilever mounts, 1/4 inch thick rear dropouts. We have this rear chainstay brace similar to the Haro Freestylist, which was done on the Pro X's back in the day. So this is a modern day BMX race bike that you'll notice a couple of guys are out there on the track racing. If you went to the USA BMX National out at Nashville, out on the drag strip, which was perfect for a couple of these to show up on because Tommy Brackens, with his nickname the Human Dragster, the drag strip was the perfect place for a few of these to show up at. Everybody was out there racing this. This is full modern BMX race geometry. Full 4130 chromoly, seamless tubing, Heliarc TIG welding, ready to race. You've got a 4-pound frame, you've got a 2-pound chromoly fork, 1/4 inch thick dropouts. This is it. This is a modern day Torker that you can go ride and race now. We've had a lot of people ask, why did we modernize the Pro X? Why did we take the frame and why did we add V-brakes to it? Why did we put a campy integrated head tube on it? And the reasoning for a lot of this is we wanted to make the bike much more rideable for you and something to where you can go out now and not have to worry about a side pull brake not stopping you. Having an old style headset where you had to tighten it every single lap. So this gives you all of the love and all of the passion of the old school Torker that you know and love, but gives you all the convenience, the modern stopping power of a V-brake, the ease and the simplicity of a campy integrated head tube, this extra strength of the oversized seat mast. You've got the 1/4 inch thick dropouts, you've got the bullet tips, you've got all the extra features that make this bike something that you can really truly go out and just ride and not have to worry about. You don't have to worry about all the extra maintenance and all the extra problems that we've had back in the day where, a side pull brake would always go out of adjustment. The side pull brake would just, not grab the brakes as hard or grab the wheel as hard as you want when you'd have to stop to where, come on guys, remember back in the day, we'd grab the old side pull brake and not only would you grab the side pull brake, boom, you're putting your feet down, you're burning out the bottom of your Vans. So, we're wearing out shoes as our brakes because our brakes weren't stopping. Now with the V-brakes, you've got that stopping power. How many times did you would go up to the gate, and before we'd have to get into the gate to be able to take off for the gate cadence, we'd have to reach down and tighten up the headset because our headset was loose. Now with the convenience of the modern day Campy integrated headsets and with the clamp-on stems, it's simple. You put it all together, the bearings lock into place, you tighten down the headset, you go. You don't have to worry about it coming loose. It's something that has gotten to be such a simple process that we forgot about the past. We forgot about the problems that we used to have with all of that. And that's part of why we've added these modern features into the Pro X. We had a few people ask why we didn't do that on the EK bike. And on the EK bike, we did do that one more to pay traditional tribute to what Eddie King had rode back in the day. But on the Pro X was the evolution of where Torker was going. And this was right when Torker had filed for bankruptcy and they got sold off, and it was a real tormentuous time and turbulent time in Torker's history. And it's kind of where we're picking things back up again. And we wanted to make sure that, okay, this is a bike that you can get on now and you can ride and you can really get that feel of the old school Torker, but you get all the modern conveniences of a modern day bike. So it's kind of like Ford bringing back the Bronco. You remember the old 60s Broncos and you look at those and you go, oh, these are rad. But if you ever got in one and actually drove one, they kind of suck. They bounce around a lot, and you're having to shift and you have to get out and you have to lock the hubs. And I mean, there's a lot of cool features about that, but then you get in one of the modern Broncos and you're like, oh, this is rad. Automatic locking hubs, automatic locking differentials. It's much more convenient with the independent front suspension. I mean, there's just so many features to where you get that old school look, but you get all the conveniences. And that's exactly what we've done with this Pro X. So the 24-inch version of this sold out within 2 minutes of when it was on the site. So we've had a lot of people asking if we're going to bring it back, and yes, guess what? There's going to be some more Pro X's coming back. And there's going to be more Pro X's in the 24-inch size. Tommy, we were blessed that we were able to find serial number 11 when we were going through and trying to do some of the display bikes for Dirty Fest, and I felt really, really proud and honored that we were able to give number 11 to Tommy. We weren't able to give Mike, his number on his, unfortunately, because all the serial numbers ship out to everybody randomly, but we did get to give Mike his, so he's going to have his, so him and his twin brother will have their matching bikes. But it's just a cool bike to have and a cool bike to ride, and with all the modern geometry and all the modern features, you can take it out to the track and go ride it today. So guys, I hope you enjoyed a quick little lesson on what the Pro X is all about. I hope you keep your eyes on the Torker Racing website. We've got a couple of cool things that are going to be coming up for you guys. I've heard rumor that there's going to be a new LP frame. I've heard rumors that there might be a new MX-29. So you might want to kind of keep your eyes on the website for when that stuff drops, and keep your eyes peeled for what all the team riders have going on, some of the new shirts, some of the new pads, and all kinds of cool stuff. We've got a lot of cool stuff going on with Torker. We're having a lot of fun with it. And the riders seem to be having fun with it, so we're having fun. And I hope you are too.